Before we get into today's topic, I think it's pretty essential to describe what is and isn't a Twitch thought, because people seem to have very differing opinions on what defines you as a Twitch thought. Some people seem to think that just because you're an attractive woman on Twitch and you happen to make money off of it, you happen to be a fucking porn star.
If she breathes, she's a thought!
Then you have people that seem to think that you can do a hot tub live stream in a see-through bikini and this somehow doesn't classify as softcore porn. My personal take on Twitch thottery is that there's a bit of middle ground. For you to best understand what I mean by this, I describe it as a number line. There are both positive and negative sides on a number line. This is what we would call a dichotomy. On the left side of the number line, I would classify this as not being a thought. And on the right side of the number line, I would classify this as being a borderline porn star. Then we have the number 0 dead center in the middle. This is what I call neutrality or indifference. This means that you portray both characteristics of being an extremely respectable woman and being a fucking porn star. A good example of someone I'm relatively indifferent about would be Pokimane. She has this weird thing that she likes to do where she's like, "Hey chat, I'm gonna get up and walk away slowly. Do not look at my ass. Don't look." It's the sneaky thought personality combined with how she incorporates just enough personality into her live streams that makes me rather indifferent about her. It's like the format of her stream isn't centered around her body and her attractiveness, but at the same time she uses a lot of sexual innuendos that even a fucking third grader could pick up on. Now you might be asking, what's my purpose in making this video? And really I'm just making it because I have a PhD in thoughtology. Nah, but in all seriousness, I'm making this video for two reasons. First reason I kinda touched up on in the beginning of the video, where people have these very extreme views where if she breathes, she's a thought, and then if she literally shows her nipples in a hot tub on stream, she's not a thought at all. And then the second reason is that a lot of people in the commentary community, just to give a few examples, Birdman, Optimus, It's a Gundam, granted this is primarily for entertainment, but they seem to complain about Twitch thoughts and the misandry on Twitch, which is definitely prevalent. My point is to just shut the fuck up and stop complaining about this shit, because men are treated unfairly on Twitch in certain situations, and then women are treated unfairly in real life in certain situations. Both things are fucked up, but women actually have a good argument because it's the real fucking world. Like, you can't just log off of the real world and then go back to living normally. Men, I mean, you're on Twitch. They banned my ass for calling a nigga a faggot. Oh well, like, who gives a shit? And no, I didn't actually call anybody a faggot, I was just giving an example. Now, yes, there is this bias towards men on Twitch, and they do get banned for a lot less than women do on Twitch, but at the same time, it's like, dude, this shit isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And it almost reminds me of how people in the Call of Duty or 2K community complain about the same game every fucking year, but they still buy that shit, pre-order it, fucking upload videos about it, yet they hate the game so goddamn much, but they have every fucking camo unlocked. They have dark matter, but they're telling you how dog shit the game is. Like, they have 2,000 hours on it, but the game is so shit, and they have 5 videos ranting about it. Like, dude, shut the hell up and just play the shit. If you really don't like it that much, stop fucking playing it. Find a new game. But men on Twitch aren't exactly on their period like some people in the Call of Duty and 2K community are, because it's a little bit different. It's not like you're paying money, you're actually getting paid to do something, and then they're discriminating against you. Now, I do realize how fucked up this is, considering Twitch practically has a monopoly on streaming at the moment, but I think it's time for us as men to admit that we have lost this battle on Twitch. Because Twitch has an excellent business model, and not in terms of the quality of it, but in terms of how profitable it is. They appeal to a wide range of target audiences while maintaining all of the advertisers. Something like porn has a relatively low CPM because most businesses don't want to advertise their fucking brand on top of a tiny Asian woman getting reeled by a big ass black dude. But Twitch maintains most of their sponsors because they appeal to almost everybody except the creators themselves. You can watch people play games, browse the internet, and then you can watch people do fucking softcore porn. So it's like running YouTube combined with Pornhub, but you maintain the sponsors of YouTube. Twitch tends to show favoritism to women who do softcore porn because this is probably the most profitable section of the platform. You get a bunch of horny weirdos watching the streams just like fucking Pornhub does, but you maintain the sponsors because it's not literally porn. And then on top of this, it's because since it's softcore porn, a bunch of horny people are going to be watching, and you know how delusional your brain is when you're horny. I know for a fact you've done some wild shit while you were horny. And this is what brings in a lot of donations. I mean, some people on Twitch literally will have people pay them money to give their fucking dog a treat. And people that actually pay, this is what I would call the result of thinking with your dick. So basically, my entire argument is that who really gives a fuck? And even if like it is fucked up, but at the same time, not much you can do about it because that's not how capitalism works. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys think I'm right or wrong, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Fuck this shit.
Ain't no VVs if they rust them, baby. Rock that, can't trust them, baby. Yeah, I've been on the road lately. Never show you what you mean the most. Don't ever leave my side. Said 100 times that I need you close. Had to quit sipping lean, put down a cup, baby. We don't need a toast. You know DMV and I'm with Texaco. Might do a show when we wreck the hoe. Little nigga, but I flex the most. She star on my ass flexing her.